Hey guys, I'm gonna back here for another you guys. Welcome to week 12 of my Baltimore Ravens franchise series. Today we're taking on the Cleveland Brownies. And to be honest, this should be a really good contest, as again, we are currently trying our best to go ahead and take back this division. Overall wise, last couple of weeks have been hit or miss. We lost to Miami, then we went ahead and beat the Chicago Bears last week, and I think that win last week really dignified a lot of things. It showed how good of a team as we allow a big pass right there. What the fluff, Ravens. But anyway, though, that happens all the time against this defense for some reason. Nonetheless, I was saying no, I think it was a really good team win. I think it proved that we can go to that next level. We can go ahead and get some W's, and we can play some smart football. And after, our I won't say downgrade of the season, as Odell Beckham catches a touchdown right there. As a downgrade of the season have happened, I think we definitely have been, kind of in the crapper when it comes to, our how we felt about this game. We're like, oh wow, we can't win a game, we can't go ahead and get a W. And today in Baltimore, playing a divisional rival, this should be the type of game where, it's going to be tooth and nail. I'm going to be honest, the Browns right now are a really good team. The Ravens right now, I think we're a really good team. We're going to have to fight tooth and nail. So 4th and 10 here, we do go ahead and go for it. We throw a pass across the middle here, completed the Hollywood Brown first down. And again, like I said, this is the type of game where when you're playing the Brownies or right now the Bengals, you're going to have to go tooth and nails every single play. It's not one of these games where you can just go ahead and sit back and hope your defense makes a play. This is a 49-49 type game, and right here, pass down the field, completed for a touchdown to Duvernay, and just like that is 7-7 ball game. And I'm fully expecting Baker Mayfield and this Brownies unit to not give up in any kind of way. And starting off right there, big run by Nick Chubb, and they're going to go right back to this man. This man, Nick Chubb, absolute monster to play against. A guy you do not want to go ahead and get mixed match with in the backfield. But I will say, definitely when it comes to, this Brownies team, they are not a team you want to mess with. Now, Baltimore, we have a lot of things to do this offseason. Bring a brand new head coach for this Ravens roster. I have a lot of players I want to go ahead and pick up, a lot of players I want to get rid of. It's just a mixed bag of a lot of different emotions right now for this Brownies unit. For this Baltimore unit. So this offseason, we're going to be targeting in the draft pass rushers. In free agency, pass rushers. We're really going to be trying to focus a lot on getting pass rushers on this team. If you guys saw my franchise I uploaded last time on Madden 21 for the Baltimore Ravens franchise, we did go ahead and pick up Aaron Donald. That could be another prospect we pick up this year, next year, is Aaron Donald, and try to bring him on the roster. Because when I say I want pass rush, I want pass rush. Now, we've had a pretty decent job of getting pass rush throughout the season. We have a lot of players who are really up and coming, who are really becoming stars, but I want to get that premier pass rusher. I love having that on the team. That's number one. Number two is I want to go ahead and really perfect this offensive line, and I want to create the best offensive line I can possibly create. Also, get a true number one receiver. Now, I love Rashad Bateman. I think he has a lot of potential, and I think Hollywood Brown is a really good one play type of guy. But I think a lot of this offense with Devin Duvernay and, of course, Hollywood Brown, it's a lot of just one play touchdowns. It's not one of those, teams where, and what I want it to be in the end is a team where it's just a high powered offense. A lot of our big plays, our big touchdowns come on the back of literally a 60-yard play, right? A 70-yard play. It's not where we're methodically getting down the field. And I think what we need is more or less just guys who are going to go ahead and be able to run, these plays and be able to do things like, the 5-yard passes, the 6-yard catches, stuff like that. As right there, we get down to the 2-yard line. Absolute amazing play by Rashad Bateman, and we get a touchdown right there on the run. So just like that, 14-14. And like I said before, it's going to be a tooth and nail type of game. It's not going to be a game where you go into it and you have an easy way to win. You're going to be fighting tooth and nail back and forth with this Brownies unit every single 10 seconds. And I think, honestly, speaking wise, and it happened a lot this season so far, is this is, AFC North football. This is the ground and pound of football. And I will say the Ravens aren't running the ball as effectively, and a lot of that comes down to the offensive line. If you guys are new to this series, you might not know this, but the reason why the Ravens aren't running it that effectively is they are without the right tackle, the right guard, and left tackle currently. Stanley is coming back. I think, actually, no, Stanley is still in the game. I think we'll out left guard. A left guard, a right guard, and a right tackle. So it is a mixed bag right now of offensive linemen being picked up from free agency or, just players here and there. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see, what ends up happening. But like I said before, it's definitely one of those things where we can't really run the ball too effectively, making Lamar throw a lot of passes. And those passes sometimes are going back and forth. But as the days go on, we are getting back offensive linemen. We are getting back different players. As right here, Gus Bus runs into an offensive lineman. Nonetheless, though, this second half of football, we just got to play smart. Go ahead and take the lead in this contest. Don't give the Brownies any, I feel like the mindset of you give an inch, they take a yard. That's the type of mindset that is going to happen in this game if we're not able to go ahead and capitalize off any chance we get. And so far, I will say we definitely have. I said so far this game, the score is 14-all. We've definitely capitalized off every chance we have had. And it looks like Baltimore right here is actually running the football, and Gus Bus doing it pretty effectively right here. 3rd down and 5, though. It's going to be a pass play. This one's going to be brought to the left-hand side with Lamar Jackson. He's going to take off running, pick up a 1st down and some, and almost could have fumbled the ball there. Very risky play by Lamar Jackson, but it's going to be another run by Gus Bus. He does fumble the ball, recovered by Cleveland, but clearly he was down on the play. They will booth review this, and they will call this back, as my man's here was definitely down on the play. He was literally rolling over as he let go of the ball. Definitely something I will say in Madden that needs to be fixed. And I don't know why these fumbles still happen. If the guy is on the ground, there shouldn't really be a fumble, because that's just a waste of time in Madden, in my opinion. Nonetheless, though, Baltimore does keep the ball, and they are able to run even more clock off. Right here, checking it down to Justice Hill, down to about the 16-yard line. Now, 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Baltimore going right back to that run game. And something I talked about, earlier in this game was the fact that they haven't ran the ball very effectively, and this is something that we have seen many times with the Baltimore Ravens. They are a run first heavy team, and this season I think they've definitely gotten away from that and been trying to get more into the passing game, trying to get more creative and open up this offense, and that's just simply not what they are. As right here they throw a touchdown to Hollywood Brown, taking the lead 21-14. Baltimore looking good in this contest so far, but this defense needs to do something. And first play out of taking that lead, it's a touchdown pass, 75 yards to their tight end. And it's just simple mistakes like that where you just okay, Baltimore, you have a chance here. As right here, Mark Andrews breaks a tackle, getting down to the 27-yard line. But it's simple mistakes like that where you Baltimore, you had a chance to go ahead and continue this lead. How do you allow that to happen? And by the way, guys, I think that is actually a glitch in Madden. I'm going to be honest with you, because that play was a cover 6. It should not have happened how it happened. But nonetheless, though, 3rd down and 4, though, at the 22-yard line. Here's a pass play. This one almost intercepted on the play. They will go for it here and not opt to take the field goal. And it's going to be a pass play here completed to Mr. Hollywood Brown, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Just like that, now 28-21 with around 4 minutes to play in this contest. And the first play here is going to be a deep pass. This one overthrown, intended for Jarvis Landry. Next play later, another pass here. This is a screen pass going absolutely nowhere. And I've heard it before. You might have heard it if you're a Ravens fan. But it's a nightmare on Cleveland Street for the Cleveland Brownies as a sack happens on the play. Baltimore up by 7 with the ball, running the ball pretty effectively as J.K. Dobbins gets another 11-yard rush on the play. And like I said, they are really committing to this run in the second half of football. And I'll be honest, this is what they need to get back to every single week. We can't see this team go, 100,000 passes a game. They have to go ahead and get back to this run game. And so far, it looks like it is the case. And 4th and 5 here, Lamar Jackson rolling out to his right-hand side, gets the 1st down, slides, and Baltimore beats the Cleveland Brownies. And just like that, one step closer to the playoffs. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.